Hi everybody and welcome to my channel, and here are my predictions for this weekend's Premiership matches. Let's start with Newcastle versus Tottenham. Of course, Newcastle at the moment are 8th and Tottenham are 4th. Newcastle have won 14, lost 12. Tottenham have won 18, lost 17. Will Newcastle finish in the top 6? I doubt very much. They have got a lot of injury problems at the moment, Newcastle, and of course they are not having a very good season. I think that the Newcastle fans thought they was going to win everything this season. I thought they was going to win the Premier League and the Champions League. Well, it hasn't happened. The Newcastle fans, they're deluded. They think that they're going to win everything, which they won't. They might do one day, but it's going to be a long, long time before they win any of the major trophies like the Premier League and Champions League. Anyway, Newcastle have won 14, lost 12. Tottenham won 18, lost 7. This one I'm going to go for Newcastle 1, Tottenham 3. I'm going to go for Tottenham to win 3-1. Brentford versus Sheffield United. Well, Brentford at the moment are 15th, and of course Sheffield United are bottom, and they are facing relegation back to the Championship. And of course, when they are relegated back to the Championship next season, I'm facing a 2 points deduction, so which will probably put them bottom of the Championship for the start of next season. Brentford, of course, they drew with Villa last weekend, and Sheffield United got a great point against Chelsea. Brentford have won 7, lost 17. Sheffield United have won 3, lost 21. This one I'm going to go for Brentford 2, Sheffield United 2. Burnley versus Brighton. Well, Burnley are second from bottom, facing relegation. Brighton are 10th. Brighton are not having a very good season this season. Like they did last season, finished in played in Europe. It doesn't look like it's going to happen for them this season. Burnley have won 4, lost 21. Brighton have won 11, lost 10. This one I'm going to go for Burnley 1, Brighton 1. Manchester City versus Luton. Well, City are 3rd and Luton are 3rd from bottom. And of course Luton are trying everything they can to avoid relegation, but they just can't seem to win a match, can they? They just can't seem to get over the line to win a match. They've been unlucky all season with games that they've had chances to win, but they haven't taken them. And of course, you know what the Premiership like. It's a brutal league, and if you don't score enough goals, you will struggle. Manchester City have won 21, lost 3. Luton have won 6, lost 19. Well, I'm going to go for Manchester City. Manchester City 5, Luton 0. Nottingham Forest versus Wolves. Of course, Forest are 4th from bottom. Wolves are 11th. Nottingham Forest have won 7, lost 17. Wolves have won 12, lost 13. And of course, Forest, they need wins as well to escape relegation. I think the way it's looking, I think it's probably going to go down to the last match of the season, I think, between Luton and Forest. I think it will. I think it'll go. One of them's got to be relegated, and it'll come down, like I said, to the. I think it'll come down to the last match of the season, I think. Wolves, well, they lost to West Ham last weekend to a controversial goal. A penalty, which West Ham should never have had. I'm going to go for Forest 2, Wolves 1. Bournemouth versus Man United. Well, Bournemouth are 12th, and of course Man United are 6th. Bournemouth have won 11, lost 12. Man United have won 15, lost 12. And of course Man United drew with Liverpool last weekend. This one's not going to be easy for Man United. You never know how Man United are going to play. Liverpool should have beat them last weekend, but Liverpool missed no end of chances. And of course, they ended up drawing 2-2. This one, I'm going to go for Bournemouth 2, Man United 1. Liverpool versus Crystal Palace. Well, how on earth Liverpool didn't beat Man United last week? Liverpool missed those chances. And Crystal Palace, of course, lost to Manchester City. Crystal Palace are 40. Liverpool at the moment, of course, are second. And Crystal Palace are 14th. Liverpool have won 21, lost 2. Crystal Palace have won 7, lost 15. I'm expecting Liverpool to win tomorrow. I'm going to go for Liverpool 3, Crystal Palace 0. West Ham versus Fulham. West Ham are 7th, Fulham are 13th. West Ham have won 13, lost 10. Fulham have won 11, lost 15. This one I'm going to go for West Ham. West Ham 2. Oh, I don't know about that one. I think I'm going to go for West Ham 2, Fulham 2. I think this one will be a draw, this one, 2 each. Arsenal versus Villa. Well, Arsenal are top. Villa are 5th. Of course, Arsenal have won 22, lost 4. Villa have won 18, lost 8. This one, I'm going to go for Arsenal. I think this one is going to be a close match, I think. Villa, of course, are no pushovers. They've been having a great season so far. And of course, they'll be trying to finish the season playing in the Champions League next season, but somehow doubt very much if they will, but you never know. There's still 7 matches to go from now to the end of the season. This one I'm going to go for Arsenal. Arsenal 3, Villa 2. This one will be a close match. Arsenal won't have it all their own way. So and of course Uriah Remy is going back to Arsenal, who he managed. Only for, it wasn't there long. Chelsea versus Everton. Well, these two teams drew last weekend. Chelsea threw a 2-goal lead away against Sheffield United, and Everton beat Burnley. Chelsea have won 12, lost 10. Everton have won 9, lost 14. If Chelsea didn't have that Cole Palmer playing, Chelsea would find themselves in real trouble. They would be in a relegation fight if they didn't have him, because they rely on him a lot, Cole Palmer. And of course Everton are 16th. I'm going to have more points deduction, so the way it's shaping up, it could be that all these points deductions Everton keep having, they might find themselves relegated at the end of the season. So Chelsea have won 12, lost 10, whereas Everton have won 9, lost 14. This one I'm going to go for a draw. Although I don't know, I've got a feeling Everton will get 3 points on Monday against Chelsea. I'm going to stick with a draw. Chelsea 1, Everton 1. Well, that's the end of my predictions for this weekend's Premiership matches. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all again in another video.